It's all about flow and pace today, qualifying in Qatar, a high-speed test that will set the grid for tomorrow's race. So welcome along.
Okay, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend. So we'll see you all tomorrow. And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend. So we'll see you all tomorrow. And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend. So we'll see you all tomorrow. So it's all about speed in today's sprint. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? We're back here in Losail for a track that's 3.34 miles long. There are 16 turns around its unique three-prong shape and just a single DRS zone out of turn 16. It's fast and it's flowing, and there's a good overtaking opportunity with DRS down the long straight and into turn 1. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Russell, Yuki Tsunoda, and Hamilton, Piastri, Albon, Bortoleto, and Esteban Ocon, Colapinto, Fernando Alonso, Pierre Gasly, and Stroll, Hülkenberg, Hadjar, Carlos Sainz, and Andrea Kimi Antonelli. Behrman and Liam Lawson rounds off the grid. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out. And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend, Anthony Davidson. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. So we come to Qatar this weekend, and what's the word I'm looking for when I think about the middle part of this track? Relentless.
The whole track's relentless. It's predominantly built to be a motorbike circuit. For an F1 car, that means a lot of G-force. It's hot here, it's humid this time of the year that we come to in Formula One, and This puts pressure on the drivers. It also puts pressure on the car and the demands of the tyres. So it's a brutal circuit.
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Let's take it back.
So that wraps up the sprint race, but there's still more action yet to come this weekend. We've got qualifying and, of course, the Grand Prix. It's all about flow and pace today, qualifying in Qatar, a high-speed test that will set the grid for tomorrow's race. So welcome along.
Okay, there's 2 minutes left in this session and we're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap or that's qualifying over for us. Fantastic, you've got pole position.
Welcome back to Qatar, and the desert sands of time are running out this season for some of our drivers. Lights out are just moments away. This, the fourth race in the Middle East. We're back here in Lusail for a track that's 3.34 miles long. There are 16 turns around its unique three-prong shape and just a single DRS zone out of turn 16. It's fast and it's flowing, and there's a good overtaking opportunity with DRS down the long straight and into turn 1. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Russell, Leclerc, Lando Norris and Piastri, Tsunoda, Albon, Fernando Alonso and Carlos Sainz, Gasly, Hadjar, Andrea Kimi Antonelli and Stroll, Bortoletto, Ocon, Ollie Behrman and Franco Colapinto, Hulkenberg and Liam Lawson rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend, Anthony Davidson. Now, we had great fun watching them win last time out. What a great victory it was. But can they carry that into today's race?
It's the important one, isn't it, Crofty? You've done it once, can you do it again? But, you know, if you start believing in yourself and the confidence starts to build, that inner confidence is what you need. And you can carry that through to future races, including this one, and you set that ball rolling. That's the critical thing that they're looking for here. And I believe if you've got that first race win or a win at any stage, it can start to roll with you in a good way.
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, as things stand, we'll be third in the championship. We can now use DRS. DRS now available. fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. That's P1, and Verstappen's behind. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, your pit window opens in 9 laps time, and 26 laps to go now. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Box this lap and push hard on the in-lap.
Okay, well, thanks, mate.
16 laps of fuel left. 16 laps. Box now, please. Box this lap. Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. We're in P4, Sonoda ahead. They're on old mediums. Okay, Russell's behind you now. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. All right, 16 laps to go. Charles is in for his stop now. Job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. First position, front of the pack. Russell behind, less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Your pit window's now open, pit window is open. 2 laps left, next time by will be your final lap. Yellow flag. Green flag. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap. Okay, Russell's behind you now. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, they've done 15 laps on those tyres. And the time last lap, 1 minute 31.0.
Mega job, guys. Mega job. Thank you so much for everyone back in the factory continuing to push. This is the real showing of all your hard work, so thank you. Let's keep pushing.
And Lewis Hamilton takes the checkered flag and once again wins.
And that's 2 wins in a row now. It's the start of potentially something special, but they can't get ahead of themselves just yet. It's a long way to go.
From lights out to the checkered flag, each and every driver has this moment in the back of their mind. Now it's time for their celebrations. Our podium, it awaits. And back on the top spots that he's taken so often in the past. So well done to Lewis Hamilton. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.